Honestly, I've been watching people do these types of videos. I became obsessed. I guess I'm going to talk. From the title of the video, you will know what I'm going to be discussing, which is going to be about my eating disorder and my pregnancy, and I'm going to be discussing those two topics. If you get triggered by what I'm about to say, please click off now because I'm going to get pretty graphic. Okay, I'm imagining the people that stayed want to hear what I got to say. Here I go. This is hard. Well, when I was younger, when I was 8 years old, I've always been the heavier set of girls. I remember this girl. I'm not gonna for the preface of this video. I'm gonna say her name is Hillary, because we could call her Hillary in this. So Hillary would bully me for my weight at a youth group I attended. Youth group. Yeah. So I went to youth and she'll make fun of my size. She'll make me feel less than everyone else because I was bigger than she was. She was, I'm going to tell you why I'm saying was in a second, but she said she was a cheerleading team. She loved being on the cheerleading team. She was flexible. She was a little bit younger than me too, so I should have let that get to me, but I did. So this is a little bit. I was always a binge eater. I would eat large amounts of food. Just eat, 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 eat. And I did not know why. Basically what I would do is, if I had this, go to Sam's Club, I'm sorry, but not sponsor, promise. But go to Sam's Club in the States and get a big bag of Cheetos. That's what I would eat. That big bag of Cheetos myself. And then if I get full, I will vomit it out. So I'll purge it out to eat more. So I would eat all of that. Then I gained a lot of weight. I'm not gonna tell you my heaviest because there's no point in that. But I would eat all that food and I would feel happy. I always thought I was the king or the queen of the ball, and I was depressing myself. What really was going on? I was bullied at the playground too, the playground near me. Basically saying you'll break the swim set, or not swim set, but the playground equipment. I would break the swings because I was heavy. Now imagine telling a 10-year-old that. How would that go? So they wanted to follow me home and I threw rocks at them. I was so upset I threw rocks at them to get them away from me, and I'm not gonna tell you what happened next, but I just ended up crying on my way home. But I was bullied at a youth group. My own grandmother, may she rest in peace, by the way, she used to call me fat. She would always make fun of my size. Every time I visited her in the nursing home, she would say, "Why are you heavy? You need to lose weight, girl." And I thought that it was normal grandma behavior. I was always upset. Every time I saw her, I would cry because I wanted to lose weight. I didn't know how. So fast track to a couple of years later when I was in high school. Currently, I am doing homeschooling, but this is not part of the story. The reason why I'm doing this will go to my pregnancy part, but we're gonna get to that in a second. But I, when I was at my high school, I was so upset about my size. So without realizing it, I would count my calories. I would I did gym twice a year. Did gym to lose weight. Like I wanted to lose weight bad. So I counted my calories. Like I was taking in less than 500 calories a day. Like my parents, we never was rich. Like, but we got fast food because it was easier for us on the go. So what I would do is, like, if I got this Canadian place called Tim Hortons near me, I would get this. That would give me my sandwich, and I would hide it like in the seat next to me. Right. So like we had a car that with the armrest that would go up like a compartment. So I put my sandwich in there. Probably taking 2 bites. That was it, and putting it in there. So I did gym, so my sandwich was like less than 500 calories too. My lunch, like half a slice of bread, bologna, like a little quarter of bologna, and little less than quarter, very little, and then no mayo, nothing, and water. And even then, I would puke that out because and then I did gym. Like for what we would do in gym is we would run around the entire gym 5 times. We had the beep test, which so the gym. So for example, the gym the one side we had to run back. It would beep. So it would be like level 1 complete after a couple of times. I always was feeling lightheaded, and did not know at the time that was anorexia. But I was doing that for like a quarter of the semester. And until I realized that was anorexia. I wanted to lose weight so bad. I started losing weight after weight. Like I lost like 10 pounds like in a week. I didn't think anything was wrong. Like I was happy. Like I was like, yes, queen. But 10 pounds in a week. Like I lost a total of of over 100 pounds. My teachers would congratulate me on my weight, like on my. I would come back from the summer and I was like fitting into medium sized pants. Like I was happy. Um, I was happy for the first time about my size. I'm not gonna tell you the weight I was at because it's going to depress me because of the weight I'm at currently, which I'm gonna tell you why in a second. But fast track to when I was in grade 11. I still had an eating disorder. I I was eating, purging, so I couldn't do anorexia, so I was doing bulimia. I would eat large amounts of food and then vomit it out every second of every day. It got to the point I had vomit bags everywhere around my house. I had to clean them. Like I can say this now because my room is no longer messy like that was. I got new carpet and everything, but I would put them like on my floor. It was like a total mess. I had a problem with my eating disorder. Like if you looked in my room like prior, it was like over 1,000,000 bags in there, over 1,000,000, and it was like like it was like plastic bags too. So I was scared. So when I was in grade 11, I started going on dating websites. my body count, my sex body count is 15. I've been with 15 different men when I was 17. Yeah. Basically the definition of a female slut, whore. It got to the point when I was younger. I did this once, and I can say it because it's in my past, way in my past. This is before like I knew like about money. Like I could actually do like I could actually like, for example, I did not know about this at the time, but I did not know like guys would bring me beer or drugs and I'll sleep with them. I did not know that was a sense of payment. I wish I knew. I do. They would bring me drugs and money. Like I don't know. Like dumbly. Like I was living the Christian life. I don't know that I was being paid or by drugs, alcohol, and money. Like I do not know. But yeah, I don't know prostituting myself, but I was. Um, I met one pimp, and we hit it off nicely. Like I didn't know he was a pimp. I was like, oh hey, like how are you? And we were talking, drinking, like doing like weed MDMA. But I was like, oh hi, like we were talking, and I didn't really do anything sexual really. I was just giving him oral, but but other than that, like we didn't really do anything that sexual. Like that was like R-rated definitely, but it didn't really get to the point of he saw my boobs, he saw my pussy. He didn't really see that. But skip like a couple months later, I met this guy on a dating website. We hit it off and we had sex. A couple weeks later, I found out I was pregnant. Um, this was going back to last year, which you'll know from a previous story I told is how I found out I was pregnant. But I had that baby, and I don't even know if he knows like his child is existing in this world. I haven't had sex in months after my child was born. Like I had sex once when I was pregnant, but that was it. I was like that crazy mom that was scared about the child getting infected or child getting hurt in any way. So I didn't do anything sexual really. Like I was probably 29 weeks. That was it. So you really think about the beginning of pregnancy to 29 weeks. One time to the full, like I went to 41 weeks. Like to the due date. 27th week. Like like on 27th. But on almost my due date. August 27th. One time. That was it. Nothing else. So I had that baby and he's doing very well. But the weight gain I gained from pregnancy to then to now, I still have that eating disorder. I'm going to counseling to try to figure out why, which why I can't give it up because I want to back, but I'm scared. I'm scared about the fact my child will have this in him to develop an eating disorder because it's in my bloodline. My dad had eating disorder. My mom had eating disorder. My brother had an eating disorder. I have an eating disorder. So I'm terrified. I would like to break that cycle, but I don't know how. Um, so I currently am suffering with one. I'm still trying to, I still like vomit, but I'm trying to get counseling. Try to end that. Cause I feel like I don't know what else I can do. So I'm not going to post like a recovery video because I'm not in recovery. But my grandma called me, she thought it was the best thing to help me. My dad was bullied from my grandma, his mother, about his weight. And before I knew it, it just ended in eating disorder. My whole life, I had eating disorder. My whole life. Even through pregnancy, I had eating disorder, which is not healthy. Like, I suffered with high blood pressure. I suffered with back pain. Like, it was not right. But yeah, I have an eating disorder. First was binge, then anorexia, then a full-blown bulimic. I've been suffering with bulimia for 5 years. Yeah. But I believe it's like, if I did, like, if you guys do the math, like, it's a little bit less than 5 years, but I'm dramatizing it. But it's a little bit less than 5 years, probably 3 years, 4 years, I've been suffering with it. But I'm trying to get help. I tried rehab. Too expensive. Plus, it's not like planned, so I can't do that. So I'm trying to do like a therapist, see if I can get help that way. See if they have any suggestions. But yeah. So this is my eating disorder / pregnancy story. If you guys like me to talk about anything more in depth, please don't hesitate to leave in the comments below. I really like to hear from you guys. So this is the most heartfelt video I can ever do. I just hope you guys liked it. And if you guys like it, please, like I said, don't hesitate. If you guys like to drop me an email, it's bethanyadams023@gmail.com. Or if you guys like to do that, I'm going to get back. I will get back to you, and because I do check my email daily, and I check my Twitter daily, but I'll leave in the comments my Twitter handle, so you guys can check me out on Twitter, my Gmail, so you can write me or tweet me, do whatever you like, and ask me your questions. I really don't mind answering them. I don't know what else I could say from this video, but if you guys like, you're not alone. If you're suffering with the eating disorder, or if you are pregnant or have been pregnant, if you or have been bullied, suicidal, like, you are not alone. Self-harmer, you are not alone. I've been there. Millions of girls in the United States, even Canada, has been resistant. It'll get easier. But yeah, please hit me a comment if you guys like me to talk more. Have a wonderful day. Bye.